Around Kansas, brought to you by
Tarwater Farm and Home. Come on by, we'll treat you like family.
Welcome back to Around Kansas. I'm Deb Beisel. I was attending a Tourism Alliance meeting the other day when I picked up this brochure on Labette County. You know, and it's pretty interesting. Jim Zaleski, who is the head of the Department of Tourism down in Labette County, really put together a nice package when he put this together, and reminds people that if you're traveling through Labette County, that they actually have a 24-hour visitor information kiosk that's located at the offices at 506 East Main Street there in Parsons. How cool is that? You know, Labette County was formed in 1867 after a treaty with the Osages for 20, 30 years there. Most of the residents in Labette County were the Osage Indians or the European Americans who married into the Osage tribe. So there were a few trappers there too, and it may have been one of those trappers that actually gave Labette County its name. You know, one of the stories is that there was a beast, Labette, a big black beast that the folks saw, and that's where the name Labette came from, and that's where the name of the creek came from. Of course, then there's another story that says there was just a trapper named Labette, and that's where they picked up the name. It's got a great history. You know, the Bloody Benders, we've talked about their story, I believe, before on Bleeding Kansas, and the Bender family operated their inn on a lonely road between Parsons and Cherryvale. And between 1871 and 1873, the family, consisting of Pa, Ma, a son and a daughter, Kate, beautiful Katie, murdered and robbed some 21 lone travelers who stopped for the inn's hospitality, burying them in their apple orchard behind their home. Although the bodies were discovered and a posse pursued them, the Benders, of course, were never found. They've just faded on into Western history. Now, during World War II and continuing through the Korean and Vietnam conflicts, the Kansas Army Ammunition Plant provided tons of mortars, missiles, grenades, and other munitions on a 13,951-acre site southeast of Parsons. At its peak, the plant employed more than 7,000 people. When it was closed for good in 2008, more than 6,000 acres were transferred to the Great Plains Development Authority for development as an industrial park. The final property transfer took place in 2012. Wow, what a great place for an industrial park. So lots going on in Labette. You know, you've got all kinds of recreation. I bet if you call down there and visit with the folks, they'd send you one of these in the mail. Beautiful, right down next to the Oklahoma border. Lots of history, lots of nice folks. Tell them we sent you. We'll be right back.
When your living depends on agriculture, you can depend on KFRM 550 AM. If you're in the southwest three-fourths of Kansas or the northern half of Oklahoma, catch us at 550 AM on the radio dial. But if that isn't you, listen on your cell phone at TuneIn Radio or on your computer at KFRM.com. We promise to keep you informed, entertained, and company as you go through your day. KFRM 550 AM, the voice of the plains. We would like to join your management team.